Naturally, you smelled a rat in that Zodiac drawer. Mediva's the last evil diva who ever darkened these doorways. It's back to Acme headquarters for you, Mediva, for a long spell in solitary.
Don't think you'll keep me under wraps for long, agents. I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve. Huh.
Terrific tracking, Time Scout. The world's first novel is well on its way to publication. Thanks to you, Mediva's in a cell, and Murasaki is moonlighting her way into history. Because of you, the novel will become the world's favorite literary form. Readers around the world, thank you. You're doing excellent work, and now's your chance to do more of the same. Another case is coming up fast. Will you take it on? We're whizzing down the years to feudal England in the 9th century. By now, William the Conqueror should be done conquering and on his way to kinghood. But William's worried, and something's amiss. See what you can find out. Politics will be coming along as your good guide. If anyone can figure out the problems of an ancient political system, she's the one. Good luck, Time Scout. And don't swim in any moats. Know
why the Chrono Skimmer rules? 'Cause we always arrive right on time. We're in England, 1086, and I'm standing by William the Conqueror, the French ruler of Normandy and England.
Hey, you two! Watch your heads. There's a siege going on.
A siege? That explains all the soldiers outside. We'll help you withstand this siege, King William.
My archers shoot arrows through the crenels, those gaps in the parapet wall. They try to prick their Saxon targets without getting nicked in return. That pot is full of boiling water, which we pour down on enemies trying to climb the walls. It leaves them boiling mad. Behold!
Hey! Quit it! Oh, that was my best siege uniform!
Those pesky Saxon archers use wooden shields to hide behind, and only peep out when they're firing a volley of arrows. The cowards!
That giantific device is a battering ram. It knocks down castle gates or walls, so the foot soldiers can run in through the hole, called a breach.
That mangonel hurls huge boulders up and over the walls. It can even fling dead animals, which spread disease inside the castle.
Gross Ola! That machine is a ballista, a giant crossbow that shoots major spears, even flaming spears.
Yes, ballista spears are often covered in a flaming goo called Greek fire. Quite awful stuff. Its formula is a big secret. Hail, friends! At least I hope you are friends. Those Saxons always seem to be knocking at my gates. I am William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy and also King of England. Although those Saxons seem to disagree with that last part. Although I am from Normandy, I had a legitimate claim to the English throne, so I invaded in 1066. I conquered my rival, Harold, at the Battle of Hastings. As king, I created a feudal society where peasants worked for lords, lords worked for barons, and barons worked for me. It's good to be the king. Oh, the Saxons are revolting. Again. Someone stole my doomsday book, and the Saxons, taking it as a sign of weakness, have decided to try and overthrow my castle with a siege. The Doomsday Book is a record of all the people and property in England, from the lowliest serf to the highest noble. It really helps me keep tabs on everyone. Perhaps they need a bath? But seriously, the Saxons are not happy having a foreign king like me. I burned much of the North Country to the ground once. But will they let bygones be bygones? No!
You know, historical figures aren't always angels, but our Acme job is to put history back on track. If William doesn't remain king, all of English history might change.
This stone castle I recently built is strong enough to withstand any Saxon attack. But with this siege going on outside, I'm having trouble bringing in fresh supplies. Ah, a noble offer. I happen to have a secret passage out of this castle. Squeeze through and go find my barons and lords. Tell them my soldiers need some bread. This Saxon siege is exhausting our supplies. I need bread for my hungry men, or they'll soon starve.
It's a Carmen note. Our thief must have slipped through this secret passage.
Au revoir. Hurry back.
That's Lacey, my hunting dog. Just part of the pack I take on my afternoon hunts. I do the catching, she does the fetching.
In 11th century England, castles had to be built fast, so they were usually made of wood instead of heavy stone. A wood castle could be finished in just 3 weeks. That looks like an early version of the medieval coat of arms, where colorful family emblems were painted on war shields.
Hello? Welcome to my castle. Certainly, I am Baron Dupont, a peer without peer. I am also the ruler of this castle. Through talent and wisdom, of course. Oh, and it helped that I supported William the Conqueror when he invaded England. William gave most of the baronships to other French Normans like myself. Oh, it can be quite tiresome. These Saxons don't like having a foreign baron ruling them. To prevent them from rebelling, I must keep them very busy. I make sure they're always doing their specific jobs. Knowing their last names helps a lot. Help you? But I am a nobleman. It is very uncommon for me to help commoners. For the king? Why didn't you say so? In that case, helping you would be my crowning glory. What can I do to help? I know little of petty activities like making bread. Here's a list of my subjects. Perhaps one of them can help you.
Good day, your baronship. How can I help?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
Don't know how to make bread, but I could build a wooden bread box.
That will be all. You may go.
Good day to you all. What is the Baron's bidding?
King William needs bread for his troops. Can you help?
Oh my, you've missed the bullseye. I know next to nothing about baking bread.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day. Certainly.
Hello, my Baron. May I be of service?
King William needs bread for his troops. Can you help?
Sorry, I'm better at crocheting than cooking. Blankets are my specialty.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day. Salutation.
How'd you do, Mr. B? What do you need?
King William needs bread for his troops. Can you help?
Sorry I am, but you can't eat my goods unless you like lots of iron in your diet.
That will be all. You may go. Certainly.
Greetings. What can I do for you, Baron?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
Bread? Me? Sorry. I can make a brick oven perhaps, but not bread.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day.
Salutations, dear Baron. May I help you?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
I would love to bake you some bread, but I am flourless and thus powerless. Do you have any flour?
No flour? Well, check with the lord down the road. As I am a baron and he is only a lord, the feudal system requires that he help me out.
We need to finagle some flour for that baker. We're off to the Lord.
That peasant is being punished for stealing a chicken. He must spend one full day locked in the stockades while people toss rotten vegetables at him.
Bummer. Must be humiliating, especially if they use broccoli. Yuck. Neat windmill. What's it for?
Oh, my peasants use it to raise water, grind grains, the usual farmy things. Each of those farmhouses belongs to a peasant. I give each peasant some of my land to farm, and he gives me back a share of what he grows. It's a feudal attempt at society. Welcome to my estate, travelers. Of course, I've forgotten my manners. I am Lord Maynard. I report to Baron Dupont. Exactly. The Baron owns this estate and several others, but I live here and run it for him. He gives orders to me, and I pass the orders on to my peasants. It's the feudal way, you know. Oh, the usual things. I dispense justice, I listen to peasants complain about taxes, that sort of nonsense. A nobleman's work is never done. Well, not really. Most of this land was lent to me by Baron Dupont. In turn, I lend some of the land to peasants who work the soil. The French would call these peasants villains. Well, it works like this. I lend some land to the villains, and they in exchange give me part of the food they harvest from this land. Such are the ways of the feudal system. The Baron needs flour? Well, I'm happy to help, of course. In fact, it is my feudal duty. Well, I do not have any flour on me at the moment, but one of my peasants may be able to help. Just point one out.
Greetings. What can I do for you, Lord?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Dear me, I can't make flour. Sewing is more my specialty.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greetings.
Hello, Lord. How can I help?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Sorry, I don't know how to make flour, but if me Hawk-eyed hunting pet sees any, I'll let you know.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. That will be all.
Hello there. What could I do for your lordship?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Sorry to say, but you're fishing in the wrong pond here. I can't make flour.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greeting. Butter.
How do you do, my lord? May I help you?
We need to bake bread for the Baron. Can you get us some flour?
Sorry, sir, I can't make flour, but I could build you a wagon to carry it in.
Very well then, you're dismissed.
Hello, good lord.
May I be of service?
We need to bake bread for the Baron. Can you get us some flour?
My, I know nothing of flour. But if you need a hoop tub for your flour, I'm your man.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greeting.
Lordy Lord, good day. What can I do for you?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Yes, I can make some flour for you. I am a miller, after all. Here it is. Freshly milled flour for the Baron's bread. All yours.
Fantabulous! We can get quite a rise out of this flour the miller made.
No, that flour goes against my grain. Give it to the Baron's man.
This flour the miller made looks perfect for bread. Alrighty then, let's head back to Baron DuPont.
Trying to get a rise out of me? A royal baron does not bake bread himself.
This flour the miller made looks perfect for bread. All right, let's sneak past the siege and back into William's castle.
You've returned, but where is the bread? My soldiers' stomachs are grumbling. Raw flour isn't exactly edible, you know. I need someone to cook it into bread.
Oh, this flour is perfect. I'll see what I can bake up. Hold on. Voila! My best bread for the king's best men.
That bread looks scrumptious. We better take it to the king before I eat it.
No thanks. I'm already well bred.
The baker's bread smells good. Perfect for the king's troops. Hey, hold off on the subjects. We must deliver the bread over to the king.
Fresh bread. My hungry troops and I thank you. And now, my next task. We need more weapons. Could you stop by the Baron's place and see if he has any swords?
Absolutely. Happy to help, your kingship.
Au revoir. Hurry back.
Salute.
Good day, your baronship. How can I help?
The king needs more swords. Can you forge them?
Swords aren't my specialty. How would you like a nice hardwood cabinet instead?
Well, thank you anyway. Good day. Salute.
Good day to you all.
The king needs more swords.
Oh dear, heavy swords are not my specialty. I make my point with a flightier weapon.
That will be all. You may go. Salute. One of my...
The king needs swords? Gracious. In my line of work, the sharpest thing I need is a butter knife.
Well... Salute. One of my subjects might give you the edge you need. With whom do you care to speak?
Hello, my bear. I'm afraid I don't deal in swords. They might cut the many threads on my loom.
Thank you. You are dismissed. Salute. King very...
Swords? No, they're no good for spreading brick mortar.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day.
How'd you do, me?
King William is calling for more swords.
Oh, I'd dearly love to forge some swords, but the water barrel I use to cool my red-hot metals has sprung a leak. If you can find me a new barrel, I can forge ahead.
You need a barrel? I believe the lord next door can roll one out for you.
Greetings once again. Ah, no, you've got me over a barrel on that one. Let's check with one of my peasants.
Greetings.
The Baron wants a barrel. Can you help?
My, I'm not much for barrels. But if I did have one, I'd make sure it fit you perfectly.
Very well then, you're dismissed. Greetings.
Hello.
We must get...
I don't know the first thing about barrels. Sorry I can't hunt one up for you.
Oh, well. Greetings. Ah, no, you've...
Hello there.
We must get...
I know nothing of barrels, I'm afraid. I deal with what's in the water, not what holds water.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. That will be all. Greetings.
How do you do, Min?
The Baron...
Oh, barrels aren't me business, I'm afraid. I'm more of a horse and buggy lass myself.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. That will be all. Ah,
Lordy Lord.
the Baron.
Sorry, I can't make barrels, but I could grind them into powder for you.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greeting. Ah,
Hello, good lord. May I be of service?
we must get...
A barrel? I'm happy to make you a barrel. Back in a flash. Ta-da! The finest barrel a baron could ask for. It won't leak a drop.
No, thank you. I don't need a barrel.
That Super Cooper gave us this barrel. The Cooper's barrel won't leak a drop of water. That barrel's on a roll.
I don't need a barrel. However, someone around here might.
Ah, now that's a fine watertight barrel. I'll fill it with water and make some swords in no time. There you go. The finest swords in England. A real cut above the ordinary.
No, thank you. I already have plenty of arms. Ah, two in fact. But the king might need more.
The king will be smitten with the smith's swords. Keep a sharp eye on those sharp swords. Let's take them to the king. Watch it. Those swords are sharp.
Ah, these swords will give me the edge over those Saxons. But now, my archers are all out of arrows. This is your final task. Check with my Baron and see if he has any arrows to spare.
Sheesh. King William's got us pulling a lot of strings.
Au revoir. Hurry back.
One of my servants can surely help.
Good day, your baronship. How can I help?
William's men need a new batch of arrows. Can you... Salute. So, William's men...
I'm sorry, I can't make arrows. I'm too busy loafing.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day. Salute. One of my...
Hello, my baron.
King William need...
I can't shoot arrows, but I can weave a nice throw rug.
That will be all. You may go. Salute. One of my...
How'd you do?
William's men...
Well, you'll excuse me, but I don't make arrows. The only thing flying through my shop is sparks.
Well, thank you anyway. Salute. One of my...
Great.
King William...
I can't help you make arrows. I do have a knack for stone battlements, though.
That will be all. You may go. Salute.
Good.
William's...
Sorry, I'd make you the straightest arrows in England, but I'm a little light on feathers right now. Do you happen to have any?
No feathers for the arrows? You might be able to pluck some from the lord down the road. By feudal law, he is obligated to help me.
I'm a lord, not a lark.
Greeting.
Feathers?
No feathers from me, I'm afraid. How about a finely tailored jacket instead?
Very well then, you're dismissed. I'm a...
Hello there. What could I do for your lordship?
My friend the Baron requires some fine feathers. Do you have any?
Sorry, I haven't a single feather. If I did, I'd go fly fishing.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greeting. My friend the Baron requires some fine feathers.
I don't go in for feathers. They just clog up the axles on the carts I make.
Very well then, you're dismissed. Greet.
Lordy lord.
My friend the Baron.
I don't carry feathers. I tend to keep me nose to the grindstone.
Very well then, you're dismissed.
Hello, good lord.
Feathers would tickle the Baron's fancy. Do you have any?
I don't go in for feathers, I'm afraid. I prefer working on watertight containers.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone. Greet.
Hello, Lord.
Feathers would tickle the Baron's fancy.
Feathers? Certainly. I'll use me hunting falcon to bring down some birds for you. Won't be but a moment. I'm back, and I bagged quite a few birds. I hope the feathers help.
Silverific! You scored a shred of the Carmen note. These feathers were plucked from the wild birds that the hunter caught. The falconer needed a lot of pluck to get these bird feathers.
No, thank you. I have enough feathers in my cap.
They're light as a feather, 'cause they are feathers.
I'm tickled that you'd think of me, but I don't need feathers. Perhaps one of my servants might.
No arrows? The castle may fall if you don't bring me some soon. No. Give those to a professional who can use them to make proper arrows. Oh.
Well, look at all these feathers. Just what a Fletcher needs. They'll make my arrows fly straight and true. Here you are. These are some of my finest arrows.
No thanks, I'm a baron, not a bowman.
Those are arrows made by the Fletcher. Let's fly these arrows straight back to the king. Bullseye! Those are arrows.
Aha! Once I pass out these fine arrows, my men will easily repulse the Saxon siege. Victory is certain! How about joining me in a celebration feast?
Well, I'm not sure, your kingness.
Come on, you can do a jig with my dancing bear.
A dancing bear? Fantabulous! Count us in! William was right. The arrows we brought did the trick, and the siege is over. It's time to celebrate at this wild Norman dinner party.
Yes, eat! We Normans specialize in fine feasts. Dogs often roam the banquet hall sniffing out table scraps. Their thick fur can make for a handy napkin, you know. Only my most honored or powerful guests are permitted to sit with me here at the head table. I like to give them a heady dining experience. That loyal fellow is my royal taster. He tries a bit of all my food before I eat to make sure nothing is poisoned. Tasters are easy to find, but hard to keep.